What's up, everybody? Adam Nessel here, your tour guide to the Proving Grounds. Tonight on the program, two men that I am very familiar with as the wrestling machine Tommy Corbin takes on the odds-on favorite Joey Warner. But before we get to that, as always, let's throw it over to Derek Simonetti for the tail of the tape.
As we look at the tail of the tape, it appears that Tommy Corbin and Joey Warner are pretty evenly matched. What we want to look at here is the age difference. Tommy has a serious experience edge over Joey Warner. However, Joey Warner hasn't had the kind of opportunities that Tommy Corbin has had over the course of his career, and the man is hungry, and that hunger could easily even out the experience difference between the two.
Well, Derek, we went through the tail of the tape, and now I gotta ask the wrestling expert. We got Tommy Corbin and Joey Warner, we're both very familiar with.
That we are.
This is like picking your own children. Who is going to come out on top in this?
Damn. It's very difficult for this match to actually concisely pick a winner. I've been in the ring with both men. You've been in the ring with both men. Joey Warner's greatest victory to date was becoming the All-Star champion at Elkmania 3 by defeating you. And at the same time, Joey Warner's the only guy to ever make me tap out in the match. But Tommy Corbin is the wrestling machine for a reason. The man, last time I got in the ring with Tommy Corbin, the man broke 2 of my ribs to try and win a tournament. That's the length that man is willing to go. But there's a reason why Commissioner Atlee Green and the Proving Ground fans have called Joey Warner the odds-on favorite to win this tournament. So for his first outing, I would imagine he's more focused than he'll be this entire tournament. I gotta go with Joey Warner tonight. No disrespect to Tommy Corbin, but I've gotta go with Joey Warner.
I know how hard that is for you to actually say, just to pick one. I know I've been in the ring with both. I'm gonna actually lend my expertise and say, I'm gonna go with Tommy Corbin because I just think he's mentally prepared for this one. But we'll see who's exactly right in this one, I guess. Let's throw it to the ring. Tommy Corbin taking on Joey Warner in the very first match in Proving Ground. We wouldn't want it any other way.
Absolutely. These two guys have a very storied history with one another, a very storied history in this building. And, I mean, the facts are facts. We've got two of the very best opening up our Proving Ground tournament tonight with Tommy Corbin and Joey Warner.
Jockeying up for position as they get to a collar and elbow tie-up. And now Tommy Corbin getting into the technical aspect of what he does best, folks. But this is also what we do here. Joey Warner showing his ability to get out of anything.
And an elbow right in the face should tell you a lot about their relationship. But before we move on, let's talk about the championship rules, as this is tournament competition. They will have a 10-minute time limit, and that is strictly enforced. And of course, as a reminder, wins are worth 2 points, draws are worth 1, and losses are worth nothing.
There you go, folks. Now you know the rules. We can get back into this contest as those two, again, in the middle of the ring jockeying for position. Now with Joey Warner showing off his technical expertise. I don't know if this is really what he wants to be doing right this instant.
You know, sometimes you have to play to your strengths. Joey Warner is more of a high flyer. I've known him to be a submission guy, but Tommy Corbin, we don't call him the wrestling machine as a joke. Well, as he's demonstrating right here, is he turns Joey Warner into a pretzel.
Now Tommy Corbin in the middle of the ring, taking that arm across Joey Warner's throat, trying to slow him down, take that oxygen out, and I think that's probably the most effective way here to get Joey Warner to slow down.
Absolutely. You want to stop somebody who's fast, you want to take their air away. And not only that, but he was positioning him right in the middle of the ring, keeping him away from any salvation whatsoever.
Fireman's carry over there. Tommy Corbin for the pin, 1. Only a 1.5 there, very early on in the contest. Tommy Corbin trying to continue to be in control of Warner, but this is going to be a back-and-forth matchup for absolutely every second of this.
Absolutely, and as I commented earlier, Tommy elbowed Joey Warner right in the face in the opening moments of this match, and I can tell you from experience, as I've been in the ring with both of them, Tommy Corbin's strikes, they're painful, and they last. They stay with you for a long period of time, but I can also tell you, as being their friend outside of the Proving Ground, these two guys, they don't have very much respect for one another. I'll tell you that much right now.
Well, you say that, but they did actually break the count in the corner there, so there is at least a sense of sportsmanship in this particular matchup.
And I think these are two guys that actually take wrestling seriously, and they know that right now you see the break from Tommy Corbin. You know that there was even a handshake earlier in this match. You know that there is a sense of respect and a sense of decorum when it comes to actually competing. And I think we're going to see a little bit of that on display.
Oh, he's going for another handshake right now. Wow. In the middle of the matchup. I don't know if this is what they want to be doing. I think
Tommy
they need to
Corbin.
take advantage. That's what they need to happen.
That's what I was hoping for. Tommy Corbin went along with it in an
Going
attempt.
to the backside for the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Tommy Corbin not impressed as he's back up. What is going on?
It backfired on Tommy Corbin. Tommy
What?
giving him the handshake he was looking for to begin with because Joey got him. That was an admission. That was respect. That was an admission of, you got me. That's what that was.
I don't know about that one. As we get into the tie-up here for the headlock, shoots him off the ropes. Oh, and into a fancy pin combination. Jeremy Bell almost there. Seems like a 2 count.
I almost feel like if Bell had been there just a little bit sooner, this match could have been over, but the 2 is a 2.
Now these two men are clearly evenly matched, as we had mentioned, but at some point, all this hand stuff has to go out the window, and there it is. That's what I want to know.
Tommy Corbin telling him point blank, enough of this handshake stuff, and now we're on to chopping each other across the chest.
This is not a good tit-for-tat moment for these guys.
And if I were Joey Warner, I wouldn't be inviting Tommy Corbin to hit him.
I mean, this is back and forth, knife edge chops, but like you had mentioned, getting hit by Tommy Corbin's like getting hit by a train.
He broke 2 of my ribs. I remember.
A smart move by Joey Warner as he evades a chop.
And a big German suplex.
This is what Tommy's known for, the snap German. He does it so very well. Now he drags him out in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, almost 3.
I was going to say, that's the move that broke my ribs, only he gave it to me from the top rope.
Well, he may have to pull that out in order to win this victory here. It's just so much going back and forth with these guys. There's not really one person in control.
Tommy Corbin taking shots in the stomach. That's not good for your win.
And a drop kick right to the face by Joey Warner as he gets the pinfall. 1, 2, and at 2 he kicks out. Tommy Corbin still has got a lot left in the tank.
There haven't been very many close falls in this match. I'll tell you that. These 2 men came with full gas tanks because they want the points. They want the points because with the points comes the trophy. And that's what's important here. And we have reached our 5. It's been 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes remaining in this contest.
This is where Joey likes to fly. Forearm right to the face of Tommy Corbin. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3. This is what we know Joey Warner for.
Joey Warner, if Tommy wants a chance to win this match, he cannot let Joey Warner get going. Because if he gets going, he won't stop.
The man has athletic ability written all over him, and as he shows when he goes to the high rent district, that's where he is most comfortable.
Both men throwing hammers.
Now this is not where Joey Warner wants to be.
Absolutely not. If you're talking about striking power, Tommy Corbin's the man on top.
Just annihilates him in the face. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Tommy checks again, and you can see the frustration going to Tommy Corbin. It's setting in it.
Tommy thought he had it. If he'd have hooked a leg, or if he'd have laid on one of them shoulders a little harder, maybe he'd be walking away with those 2 points right now, but he didn't do that. And that's a mistake for the wrestling machine. And even though there is an age discrepancy between these 2 men, of about 5 years, and the knowledge that Tommy should have known better, is what I'm saying. Tommy should have known better to hook a leg or hold down a shoulder, or this match could have been his sooner than it is right now.
And now Tommy Corbin just putting the boots to Joey Warner's face. Little insult to injury here as he was kicking him earlier in the side. Maybe trying to get a little bit of that wind knocked out, as you were mentioning.
Paintbrushing Joey Warner in the face, and right in the face with a big boot.
Now that has to hurt. I think he's probably trying to slow Joey down, as we had said, were one of the keys up to this matchup. And now he's trying to, there he is, muscle him over. 1, 2, and the foot is on the rope, saving Joey Warner this time.
Uncharacteristic of Joey Warner. I haven't seen very many times where Joey Warner has resorted to grabbing a rope, but that's the kind of opponent that Tommy Corbin is, especially tonight.
Well, you mentioned these men do know each other very well. Sometimes you got to do things that are very uncharacteristic.
Sometimes, yes, absolutely. Sometimes you have to, like right there, you don't normally see that out of Tommy Corbin, and
1,
I don't think he got
2,
all of it.
almost a 3 count there, but not enough, as you said. But he is trying different things.
But right now, with the attack, he attacked his hip. That's the center of gravity on Joey Warner. If he can't stand, he can't fly. If he can't fly, this night is over for Joey Warner.
And now Tommy mounting a comeback, going to the second rope.
We've seen Tommy Corbin from the second rope deliver a flying clothesline in the past. Could we see it here again?
Oh,
There it is. A big clothesline from the overhead camera.
1, 2, almost a 3 again. There are a lot of close pinfalls in this matchup so far. They go back and forth.
It's like not so much in the beginning, but as the match drags on, these two men, they are used to longer matches, but they are also not used. Well, now that we've mentioned it,
time is now a factor.
time is definitely a factor. There are 2 minutes
Joey Warner
left.
going for notch 11.
Right on his head. That's got to be it. He's got to cover him.
And Joey Warner doesn't have enough to just go after the pinfall.
There is less than 2 minutes remaining in this contest. Joey Warner needs to get on top of Tommy Corbin for a lateral press, a pinfall, anything.
Desperation is setting in for both men. There it is. 1, 2, and he kicks out of the notch 11, but clearly after moments of hesitation.
You got to understand, Tommy Corbin just took a notch 11 like no other on the back of his neck, but Joey Warner couldn't capitalize on it, and that's why he didn't get the 3. If he'd have rolled on top of Tommy Corbin's dead body at that point, then he could have been walking out of this match with
Corbin
the points.
with a knee silencer to the forehead. That's usually his exclamation, and now he doesn't have enough. Can he cover Joey Warner to pick up a victory in the debut episode of Proving Ground?
Time is of the essence. We have 60 seconds remaining, and Joey Warner already shaking off the effects of the move that has put away so many people in Tommy Corbin's favor.
Both men trying to get to their feet. Corbin is up first. Joey Warner trying to knock the cobwebs out. This is where we get to the interesting part.
The nitty-gritty, and here come the bombs.
Forearm macaroni back and forth. These two men on wobbly legs, and that is a shot right to the head.
Tommy Corbin not expecting this kind of power from Joey Warner this late in the contest. And a paintbrush slap in the face. These two men are running on fumes.
But it's getting close. We're down to 15 seconds.
And these two are laying in the hardest time. When you're tired,
10 seconds. Here we go.
look at this. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the referee has called for the bell.
So this is a time limit draw.
This is a time limit draw. I mean, that's got to be the official decision. Nobody scored a pinfall. Nobody scored a submission. There were no countouts or DQs.
This match is too even to call, and these two men are very upset, both asking for what happened. Tommy Corbin thinks he won. Joey Warner thinks he won. This is bananas.
I'll tell you, in my experience in the ring with these guys, we've never had to worry about a time limit. I think that's what it is. It's an inexperience with dealing with a time limit, and that's the kind of thing that sets Proving Ground apart from every place else. I'm going to go and try and get some words as we take it to the replay with my partner, Adam Nessel.
Both men very upset, as Derek had mentioned. But as we look in the replay here, this is where Tommy does his damage with a snap German suplex. Does it so well, better than anybody else. Joey Warner with the high-flying offense of the drop kick to the head. Almost gets the 3 count there. And these two men just went back and forth. Tommy with the excellent strikes. And Joey Warner not to be outdone with a notch 11 as he just torques it right on the back of Tommy Corbin's head. And then Tommy with the knee silencer to the forehead. These two men gave shot for shot, and as you see here in the closing moments, these two men striking back and forth, but it wasn't enough. And now we go to Derek Simonetti to see what happened.
I am standing ringside with Tommy Corbin and Joey Warner, so let's hear it one more time for both of these guys. I've been in the ring with both of you, and I've got to say, 10 minutes is a long time with you, and it's a very long time with you. But let me ask you first, are you disappointed about not getting the win tonight?
Well, to be perfectly honest, you know, I did come here to win. I didn't come here to tie. I didn't come here to draw. I came here to prove something at Proving Ground. And that didn't happen. I couldn't prove that I was better than you here today. But you know what did? It proved is how tough of a competitor you are to stand toe-to-toe with me for 10 minutes without a winner. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Joey Warner, first night at the Proving Ground. Not a stranger to Tommy Corbin.
Not at all. Not at all.
How does it feel not being able to walk away with the win tonight? You tried as hard as you could, and you two bested each other at almost every turn, but we still couldn't decide a winner. Your thoughts?
my thoughts about the proving ground is, you know, we're all here to prove something, and if it's not victories, then it's how tough you can be in your match, regardless of win or lose, draw, count out, whatever it may be. Just you're here to prove how tough you are, and I think me and Tommy Corbin achieved that tonight. 10 minutes. That time goes fast. We didn't have enough time, but you know, you win some, you
I
lose
still
some.
want to tell you, one of these days we will find out who is the better man.
I look forward to that.
That's the magic question. Will you guys lock up again?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's see it.
Sometimes
Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Corbin and Joey Warner move on 1 point apiece closer to the Proving Ground Championship.
Thank you very much, Derek. And this is where it gets interesting. As you can see, these are the current rankings after the very first matchup. Tommy Corbin with 1 point, Joey Warner with 1 point, a draw, but we still have very, very long to go in the Proving Ground tournament. And speaking for Proving Ground, thank you for watching. For Derek Simonetti, this is Adam Nessel saying if you've got something to prove, prove it. Thank you for watching Proving Ground. If you like what you see, follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We even have our own store at prowrestlingtees.com/Proving Ground. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out all of our other videos. And as always, if you've got something to prove, prove it.
Started out as a boy.